see.
Okay.
Should start any second now. I'm gonna tweet out real quick.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, we're live. Heck yeah.
Let's go, boys. How we feeling, y'all? Sebastian, we good, man? How about yourself?
The heck? Chat's not showing up. Let's refresh that.
Oh, your computer's jacked today, bro. Yeah, I wish they would put all the... I feel like they don't have that many props up, but that's preseason for you.
Yeah. They have a bunch on a lot more on Underdog.
Yeah, I played one slip on... I played a 6X slip on Underdog for the 3-pick, but wait until we streamed it out to do our Prizepicks stuff.
Yeah, same here.
Sebastian, man, you got any plays for us?
Bro, I'm so pumped. I mean, finally. It's been so long, it feels like, since we've been without football.
Yeah, I've been dying to get some football in there. I'm honestly I like baseball and all enough, but I'm just not a baseball guy per se. I just would much rather cover some football. So
I agree.
definitely excited for a stream. Even one game in the preseason where people are not going to be playing, I still don't care. I love it.
I mean, when the best player on the slate is Zach Wilson, I'm still pumped about it. Still pumped about it.
Is that the best player, though?
I mean, he has the
most
experience. Hey, there's been some talks in preseason about him feeling pretty good, pretty confident. So maybe being under
I'm sure
under Rodgers has been good for him.
He's gonna sit there watching Rodgers the entire year.
Hey, he's got it made.
It's about time this dude holds the clipboard. He needed it 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But no, I'm super pumped. I think you want to go over a Prizepick slip first, just right off the rip. Maybe some top plays.
Let's rip off a Prizepick.
I think that's what most people probably care about anyway. So.
Yeah, I would think so.
You got anything you're liking over here? I got a few props I'm liking, a few guys that I'm wanting to target just based off playing time alone.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea in preseason, just trying to find the guys with some playing time and then rock on it. Yeah. Anything passing yards you like of the three? There's only 3 options on Prizepicks.
I kind of interested in DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He's going to get a full half. So is Kellen Mond. I just like that DTR's pass yards prop is a little bit lower. The only thing with him is he's going to get rushing yards too. I wish we had a fantasy score prop. Also, his rush yard prop is higher than it was. I think I got it at like 24 yesterday on Underdog.
Yeah.
But Zach Wilson kind of leaning under there. He gets probably like 2 series, I think, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that as well.
Kind of like his under.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm playing the quarterback, passing yards is purely under Zach Wilson. I don't want to touch Robinson's passing prop because, like you said, the rushing prop is really good. And then Mond is fine. He's going to get a full half too. But
I think 100's right for him, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's priced exactly where I would have it. I mean, it's perfectly right.
Yeah.
So
if he was at 93, I think I'd like his over a lot. But
yeah, it's just a couple yards. Yeah, exactly. Let's look at some rush yards. I think we'll find some plays there.
Yeah.
We probably prefer.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really interested in both Browns running backs, John Kelly and Hassan Hall. They're both going to take majority of snaps. I would estimate 75% at least.
I would think that they play 100% snaps.
Is he 100%? I think there's Demetric Felton. He
lined up. He lined up like 68% of the time last year as a wide receiver.
Yeah,
even though he's listed as a running back. So, yeah, he's going to be out there. He'll probably take a few plays off of him, but I'm not necessarily thinking he'll take any actual handoff. So, if they're out there, those two are getting the handoff. The one concern I have, I think I like Hall probably a little bit more, but I am worried about the fact that he's with DTR most likely in his snap share, and DTR is more prone to run. So
I agree.
That would be my concern. But I do like them both, and I'll still play them both.
Yeah, I agree. John Kelly is probably my lean more. He was a stud last year in preseason. I was looking at his stats. He got a lot of playing time last year. He looked pretty good. I'd already took his I think I took his over like 33 over 34 Russian receiving yards on Underdog. So I like that 29 rush yards on Prizepicks.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's the third string back currently with Jerome Ford and Nick Chubb, but neither one of those dudes are going to play. I
No,
mean,
Chubb's
he was
definitely
good.
not, and I don't think Ford would be any reason for him to play. So
yeah, he just returned to practice like yesterday or 2 days ago, so there's no way they play him. Like Kelly's probably going to get the first. I mean, they'll probably split time, but it's almost most likely going to be like a Kelly type first half type thing.
yeah,
So yeah, that's him. I like both of them. I mean,
I agree.
you're leaning over with maybe Kelly a little bit more, and I'm 100% okay with that.
Yeah, I think you could
good
play
plays,
them both if you want to. I don't. Kind of weird to do that, but with this preseason game, I mean, 25 and 29 yards is not that much.
Yeah, you're just looking to get the guys who's going to be playing. You don't exactly know how that split's going to be. No coach will ever really truly say it, and so you just kind of got to go with the playing time and hope they're just sufficient enough to work out.
What about are you touching DTR's rush yards? He's lower on Underdog.
Right now. I played it on Underdog. I think it's like 22 or 23 and a half. So I played it on
it's
Underdog.
Bumped up to 25 and a half now. So I still think I still think it's playable personally, but
yeah, I'm playing it here. I'm not scared at all.
Yeah,
I'm not scared at all. So I'm going with that. He's a mobile quarterback, UCLA guy. I mean, not a great passer. I'm sure he'll get enough volume to and make it worth it, but.
He gets the second half, so he gets the easier defensive unit to go up against as well.
Right, easier defensive unit. Also, probably a worse offensive line.
That's true.
Meaning that he might have to run it for his life a little bit because, we're talking about maybe third, fourth offensive linemen. These dudes are not really going to be probably making the roster, a few of them at least. So, let me take that guy who's over on rushing yards.
What about the Jets? I know you texted me a little bit about Van Knight earlier. You think he's gonna play more than I do? I don't see him playing that much.
Yeah,
but
I've tried to find reports, and it's just hard to find anything that's like really like gonna convince you otherwise. So I think we were talking like I think the Jets backfield plays out tonight. Is Carter playing every series with Zach Wilson, which is to me
one or two at the most.
There's no reason to play anymore. Yeah, I don't see that. So I would lean, the under, or he's 18.5 still kind of tight. So I mean, I probably won't play him, but I would lean under either way. And then I think Knight plays the rest of the first half. But that's just me thinking out loud. Like I don't know who else they're going to play there.
I think I wish they had Abandaconda or whatever his name is. I wish they had his prop.
He's going to get.
I love him.
He'll get 60%.
Yeah.
He'll get 60%.
I don't know why he's not on Prizepicks.
I think that they know. That almost to me feels like they know Abandaconda is going to.
They're scared.
Literally play 60, 70%, and they're putting Knight. That's why I haven't played Knight today because. I think he's going to get a half. It almost feels like Prizepicks know he's not going to, and are enticing people to play the over.
Yeah, that 34 and a half rushing and receiving on Underdog looks really good. I I even took
I snapped
it.
I snapped it at 33.5 this morning, if I'm not mistaken.
What about Travis Dye?
I don't know about him. I don't know much about him. I don't see him playing a ton.
I don't think so either. But my little notes on him is he was undrafted. He apparently tore his ACL 8 months ago. He's been playing a bit with Wilson in camp. I mean, apparently he caught 67 passes in the last couple college seasons, so maybe more of like a passing down running back for today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably lean over. I mean, sorry, not over. I'd probably lean under. Seems like more of an avoid for me.
Yeah, I don't have much on him. Not a guy who I thought would get a lot of carries, so I didn't look into him too much. And I didn't hit I usually do a pretty big dive into the rookies coming in. But this year I didn't do it as much.
He also wasn't drafted, so that's another. You probably
it would have been off. Yeah, he'd have been off off my radar anyway. So this is his stats last year in 2022. He didn't really play much before 10 games played, 884 rushing yards, 145 attempts, 9 TDs, 6 yards per carry, 6.1. So he has some efficiency. and he has 21 receptions for 200 receiving yards. So he has some versatility out of the backfield. So it seems like he's got the tools to make some plays, but I'm not trusting 22.5 when I don't see him playing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
25% maybe.
Yeah, no, I agree there. So probably an avoid.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we go on to receivers. You liking anything over here? I mean, receivers are so volatile in preseason.
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna roll out. I mean, each team's gonna roll out well over 5 receivers, probably.
Yeah, I mean they're just
like 7 to
just,
10 usually. And so it's hard picking between these guys. The guys that Prizepicks has up are probably the main guys that you can lean towards.
I would think so.
They're missing a couple that I like for like playing Fanduel and Draftkings, but
right, yeah, we can. Yeah, and then also you got to look at the passing yards. It's like 193 total on the Cleveland projected. Like that's where we're at. We're not getting 200 passing yards, and we're 8-9 receivers. So it's going to be very spread out, and so you're just, hoping, almost essentially trying to find lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, I mean, there's
maybe a target monster.
Yeah, there's 3 Browns receivers here. Like, chances are at least 2 of them goes under their prop. Which one is it going to be? I don't know. Let's see.
I wish I knew that Tillman will be playing 100% with DTR.
Yeah.
And I would go that route because I liked Tillman out of Tennessee. He actually had some good looks last year. Decently productive.
Yep. So in camp he was working a lot with DTR. So
exactly, yeah.
And yeah.
That's why I was hoping that I knew that, but obviously we don't. No, but I like him. I like his talent a little bit. So I think that's probably my favorite Cleveland Brown receiver.
I would say if I was going to take it over on one, it would be Tillman. Tillman has been bumped since this morning.
Yeah, he's 27.5 now. I don't know what he was earlier.
I can't remember either. I kind of just glossed over the receivers. Wasn't too big of a fan on them.
Yeah, it's nothing I liked a lot.
Let's see. And then, like, David Bell, I mean, how much is he going to play? He's still probably, like, kind of fighting for... not a roster spot, but fighting for, like, I guess...
essentially, he really honestly could be, but,
yeah, because the Browns have Cooper, Moore, Donovan Peoples-Jones, who are for sure going to make it. And then they got a couple veterans.
Even guys like Marquise Goodwin and Jakeem Grant, Jalen Darden, and Michael Woods. They're dealing with ailments now, and they're probably not going to play tonight, but they're all veterans. Like, Schwartz is, year 2, 3, and doesn't anything since. So
yeah, exactly.
I would feel like he's got to be fighting for a roster spot when the Browns don't throw it a ton anyway. They might now with Watson getting healthy, but yeah, there's a lot of receivers there, and it's Tillman over for me, or probably maybe an under, but it's all pretty close.
Anything on the Jets side? Probably like the receivers a little bit more over here, maybe. But
yeah, probably a little bit more. But
they don't even have the best one on here. Jason Brownlee, man, he's been a stud.
Brownlee is somebody who I wanted to go to, undrafted guy. He's got a decent shot to make the roster too, and I would definitely be playing him on DraftKings, but he's not a guy on here, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I agree. So
I think he just goes and plays a lot. But if I'm playing anybody over here, it's possibly Malik Taylor.
Malik Taylor, you like him?
I'm not sure that like seems to be a strong word, but yeah, it's he's probably the guy that I would play here if I had to.
I agree.
Even him, he's all right.
Yeah, no, I kind of want to avoid these receivers. I think. I don't know.
Not play any of them.
Yeah. There's not a ton of props. I don't want to force like a 5 pick if we don't like something. I'm kind of thinking maybe my top 2 is Zach Wilson under pass yards and John Kelly over rush yards.
It's not. There's just not much here to play tonight, unfortunately. Prizepicks doesn't give us a ton of. They don't give us a ton of props tonight, which is disappointing. I understand why they don't. I want Streffler on here, man. That's a preseason goat.
Oh, man. I agree. I loved him. I got him yesterday at like 4.3 fantasy score on Underdog.
Dude, that's literally like 100 yards. And
I know.
Anything else after,
insane. So I don't know. We can just.
It's almost looking like a power pick.
Yeah, which don't love doing, but I don't know. I'm not taking any other quarterback here, and then these running backs just.
What about DTR's rushing yards?
We could take that. It's better on Underdog though. It's at 25.5 right now.
Yeah, let's just. Yeah, we'll just play him over there.
Yeah. So you wanna?
Yeah, we'll make an Underdog slip.
All right. This little 2-pick. John Kelly rush yards.
Yeah. John Kelly rush yards and Zach Wilson under passing yards.
Yeah, I mean if he gets 2 series, it'll be pushing for him to get 70 pass yards, unless he just completes a bomb, which is Zach Wilson. Come on.
Who's he gonna throw it to? Come on now.
That's true.
Who's even playing freaking receiver for them? Nobody that
true.
I know. Malik Taylor's out there.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. Let's look at Underdog real quick.
All right.
Fresh, make sure everything's up to date. We do have the preseason GOAT, Chris Streveler, on here.
This is true.
I don't know what his best prop is. I mean, I took his 4.3 fantasy score yesterday. It's gone up a whole point, so that was really good value.
Then that's 25 yards. Another 25 yards, right?
I still think it's probably too low, but his fantasy score, but it's more correct now for sure.
I can see it.
He's only going to play. The most he's going to play is a half.
He plays. Does he play the second half, or does Tim Boyle finish?
I think he'll play the second half. I think Tim Boyle's going to finish the first half, but I mean I don't know.
Yeah, Zach Wilson play. Yeah, I would think
Tim Boyle's higher on the depth chart. So.
Yeah, I would think it's Zach Wilson 2 series. Tim Boyle finish the first half, and Streveler play the second.
Yeah,
he's only at 68 passing yards.
That seems low.
That is bumped down.
Has it?
I played Streveler at 72.5 passing yards.
Interesting. I know I think he hit that in all 3 games last preseason.
Yeah, he did. I'm not sure. There's not any new information out that says Streveler is playing only a half or playing the first half or less plays. I haven't seen any of that.
I haven't either.
So I don't know why it went down. That seems a little odd to me.
But his fantasy score is still up. So, I mean, 5.35 fantasy score. I mean, if he doesn't score a touchdown. Nah, they probably have some caked in for a touchdown. I mean, there's a good chance he does score one.
Yeah, I think I'm probably still in the passing yards. Is probably my favorite of him, but
I like it.
Fantasy score is just right there.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets a touchdown, even if it's a passing touchdown, that's 4 points right there. So I'm down with the passing yards. I haven't taken that. I obviously think he's gonna throw for 75 to 100.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm good with either one.
Okay.
Because like there's just one touchdown and was the game total at 33.5?
I didn't even look at game total. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's 33.5. That's what it was this morning.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it moved or anything. I would actually kind of like the over, which is odd to say about a Hall of Fame game.
I know.
But these guys actually scored decently in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean these props are
set
pretty low. So. Yeah. I don't know if I want to touch Tim Boyle. Maybe Tim Boyle under, but.
Yeah. If I'm planning on doing that, I'm not touching him either.
Zach Wilson at 5 fantasy points kind of seems high, but if he gets a touchdown his first possession, he's going to go over that. So I don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I want to avoid like Alex Harrison, Travis Dye.
Yeah, I'm not touching.
There's our boy Israel Abanikanda.
Yeah, Abanaconda.
But
I'll certainly play that rushing yards again. I have no qualms about playing that, and I don't understand fantasy points.
No,
I mean that's the
it's
same
half
as
PPR
the yards
on Underdog, correct?
Yes. So it's the same as it's 2 yards of a difference, and if he catches one ball, that's 0.3 more. So it should not be that low. I think the fantasy score might be the way to go here.
I played it an hour and a half ago. I posted it, and it was at 3.35. So it's gone up 0.3. So.
I mean, that's still such a good.
But he's gonna catch at least one pass. There's no way.
Yeah, and so that means automatically it's more worth it to play that. It makes no sense. Dude ran a 4.4 in his pro day. Like, he's fast.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's really good.
Yeah, so I'll definitely put that one in there.
Michael Carter, I lean under, personally, but it's gone down since I took his under yesterday. So I don't know.
Yeah, they took DTR's rushing yards off.
Wow. I want to see.
Yeah.
No, there's not very many discrepancies on the optimizer for this game. Yeah, there's nothing really. Yeah, they took his off. 7.75 fantasy score. I mean, that's getting up there. If it was like
Yeah.
6.75, 6.5, I'd feel a lot better about it.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, because we already talked about his passing yards being pretty appropriately priced, and that's what gives him 3, and then his rushing yards are like 3 or 4, and just
Yeah. So he's gonna have to get
that's
a
3 or 4
touchdown
fantasy
and not turn the ball over,
points.
which he probably turns the ball over at least once.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one.
Diego asked if we're touching Zach. I guess we're talking about Zach Wilson.
I'll touch Zach. No, but
just
we did
unders
play
on him.
Yeah, under passing yards for sure.
He's only going to play probably 1 or 2 series. There's not much talk about him playing very much. So if he plays more than 2 series, they're going to beat us there.
Beat by, yeah, it's just odd that I just don't understand why he played more than 2 series. So
there's not a reason for him to.
Not a lick.
Don't really care for that Kellen Mond stuff right there. Seems appropriately priced.
Somebody just spammed us. I think we need to delete that comment.
I got it.
All right.
Rashad Henry, nah. David Bell, I think he's a little bit higher here than he is on Prizepicks, so not a terrible under. Maybe does he catch 3 receptions? That's something. Is like taking these under 2 receptions on some of these guys may be worth a look, just because like you still have that push potential. A lot of these guys aren't going to catch 3 balls, so.
Yeah, that dude didn't catch it. That dude can't catch anything.
Demetric Felton's on here. 18.5
if
rush
I'm playing,
yards.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm playing anything, I'm playing under rushing yards. The dude just does not get a lot of carries. He's more of a pass catcher. Yeah, Diego, that's what we were talking about, that DTR rushing problem, but there's just not a lot on prospects. They don't have.
Yeah.
No, they don't have this. I played that on prospects, 27.5, but we were trying to play it lower over here on Underdog, but they kicked it off.
Liking anything else over here?
I mean, again, go back to that Tillman receiving yards. I do like still at 25.5.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
It's a little bit better over here too. It's 2 yards cheaper, so.
Yeah, I would definitely, obviously, play it over here.
I wouldn't mind taking a shot at that. Nothing else is.
And then Hassan Hall, 25. I mean, it's the same one we played over there, right?
We played Kelly.
Or we didn't play Kelly. Yeah, we played Kelly.
I mean, I'm fine with the Hassan Hall also. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like him as well. So I think. I mean, it's a 3-yard discrepancy between rushing and plus rushing, plus receiving.
Does he catch a ball?
I mean, I don't really know.
Let me see real quick.
How great of a receiver he was.
I mean, he's gonna get a lot of work though. So I mean, even if he doesn't catch a ball, like just 3 yards difference might be worth taking a shot at. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I like the receiving. If you just catch one ball, I mean,
you got to think he's at least going for 3.
Yards. Yeah, the likelihood is obviously pretty promising. So, I'm good with either Hall props. To be honest with you, I think both are fun.
That's 4 props right there.
So, what do we got over here? Probably should just run 3 of them, right?
Probably that's the best payout, unless we want to do an insured 5 pick. For some reason, they just took Tim Boyle's pass yards and Kellen Mond's pass yards off the board.
Is there a news pop out? Let's check this out.
To refresh and see. They just wiped them for some reason. Make sure. That's the thing with preseason, guys. You just gotta. There's gonna be news coming out. Expecting a quarter or a little more is what this one does. I don't know how he knows that.
Yeah, it's just nonstop news on these. You just don't ever know what's about to happen.
I don't know. So, what's your favorite? Abanaconda, he's got to be in there.
100%.
I like the Hassan Hall. Those are probably my favorite 2. Just because I think they're locked into the most work. And then maybe Chris Streveler, 3rd. over
Let's
Tillman.
see. Let me with Tillman or over Tillman? Oh,
Without
you meant
Tillman.
over? Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
if we're just
yeah,
taking
yeah.
3 of them, I think I like.
Yeah, because if we're not finding 5, yeah, with Son, which one do you like for Hall? Do you like the rushing yards only?
Rushing and receiving, I think I like it more.
Yeah, I think so too. Diego, Michael Carter plays probably. We think both of us think 1 or 2 series. Basically, essentially what Zach Wilson plays is what we think Carter's going to
He
play.
shouldn't play that much. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him play like 1 series only, honestly.
Yeah, so we'll run those 3 for 6x.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
These 3 you got on screen, guys. I'm gonna take it on my phone. I'm not logged into it. I'm Underdog on my computer, but I'm taking it. We're running it for 6x. We don't. That's the best slip to take on Underdog. You don't want to take it. You don't want to insure it. So.
Yeah, if we found 5 picks, if there was 5 picks, we'd obviously take those if we could. Try to get a little bit better payout. But 3x is ultimately honestly one of the best payouts in the whole industry. So take advantage of that on Underdog for sure.
Yeah.
And if you're doing it on Underdog, you might as well use code ZROB.
Hey, that's right. It's down in the description below. So you get a $100 deposit match. So
but while we're about to switch over to some DFS stuff for Fanduel or Draftkings, let's just hit those like buttons. We've got 20-something people watching. 5 likes. Let's pump that up.
Yeah, definitely
we can do that. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Get us some. Definitely get some help and help grow that channel and get some content out there. So we'd love to do these live streams more often. So you guys make that possible for sure.
Oh, they got on Parlayplay right now. They have a slash prop on Jordan Alvarez.
Oh, slash the prop.
It's minus 150 over 1.5. And they have preseason up over there too.
Do they really?
They do. I'm looking at it right now.
Did not know they had that. Last time I checked, they did not.
They don't have. I mean, there's John Kelly, rush yards. I don't have anything really good. They have Zach Wilson at 68.5 pass yards over there.
Side of the night, Michael Carter, Travis Howard, yeah, there's not much.
Yeah, they just have like one prop for each. It's not real great. You want to go through Fanduel or Draftkings? You look at that at all?
Yeah, we can go through it. Right. I'll look at it.
I kind of made a lineup real quick on Fanduel just to reserve an entry into the big $10,000, the first thing. What's your thoughts on Travis Dye? Yeah, let's see. Let me find my notes on him. Travis Dye, where you at, buddy? There he goes. Yeah, so, I mean, we talked about him at the beginning of the stream. Undrafted guy. He tore his ACL 8 months ago. He's been playing with Wilson in camp, apparently. Caught a lot of balls, I think, his last 2 seasons of college. So, he's got to get playing time if Van Knight and Carter don't play much after the first half. Bonaconda is going to play a ton for the Jets, so I think Travis Dye is probably the next guy up in the rotation. So he's going to get some playing time. I don't know if it'll be super meaningful or if it's how much it's going to be. There's not a lot of news out on that, so I mean it's fine. I wouldn't probably take a prop on it just because I'm not comfortable one way or another. But if you're playing like Fanduel or Draftkings, he could definitely be somebody worth plugging in a tournament play. So
yeah, he's fine. Yeah, no, like Zach was saying, Zach got 20 balls last year. He got 20 balls last year. He's just another guy.
Yep. So yeah, I got the Fanduel pulled up right now on my screen.
Okay.
So
perfect.
Like, if you're just making like a super safe lineup, making super safe lineup, you got to have both defenses. It's the only player that's guaranteed to be able to get points the entire game, and they're gonna start off with 10 each. So I'm gonna put a defense in my MVP spot. I think. I don't know about you.
Are you?
I think so. I mean,
you gonna throw the Jets in there as defense?
Yeah, I am. I think DTR is gonna throw at least 1 interception. I'm hoping Kellamon does too. Maybe, ideally, they take one back to the house.
Definitely prone to do it.
So I got the Jets in there. Also have the Browns defense in there too. I mean, such a low-scoring game. They're guaranteed to have a chance at getting points the entire game, unlike any of these other guys. So
yeah, I'm with it. I think if I'm doing my lineup. It seems like DTR is going to be the chalk in MVP type looks. My guess is him, right?
He'll probably be the
Him
chalk,
or
yeah. I
him
mean,
or Trevor.
defenses may be up there too, but um, I think defenses are usually be projected higher. Dang.
This is Miss Johnson. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. It sure has been absolutely
Miss
amazing
Johnson,
to be able to see you
have
all.
a wonderful day.
Thank you guys for a great first day. I wanted to get on here real quick to announce the winner of
Trying to mute this.
open house drawing for the scavenger hunt camp.
I don't know how to mute me if you can.
Our winner is Miss Mackenzie.
I'm mute. All right. So Tyler, he's at school right now, so he's listening to an announcement. So, yeah. So I'm running both Jets defenses or both defenses. They have the best chance of scoring points, and in preseason game, first one of the year, they definitely have a chance at bringing one back to the house. And just a safe way to make your lineup. A lot of people are going to have DTR and probably the other Browns quarterback, Kellen Mond. They're going to be both on the field for a half, so just targeting guys with high playing time. Kickers aren't a bad look either. They're definitely going to pick up a few points, and with it being a low-scoring game, definitely worth the safe look. And I think I'm going to throw in a Bonaconda. I had Strevler in there originally in my lineup, but Bonaconda, I've been kind of talking myself into him more just because I think he has a chance of getting some more playing time than Strevler. I don't know. Tyler?
Yeah, I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. Bonaconda, I would think plays 65, 60 in that range of percent. And you're not going to get a guy that has that type of workload very often in the preseason. It's probably got to be in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how really chalky he is, but he's definitely going to be in there for me. I actually put DTR in the MVP. I do think he has the most upside. Now I get I think you're actually going to be a little bit contrarian with the defense at the MVP, to be honest with you.
I hope so.
I think he'll be popular in terms of the lineup, but I don't know that they'll be very popular in the MVP spot. So I think that's a pretty good call there. Put him in that MVP, just kind of go different, especially if you're trying to take down the top prize there. But
exactly.
I'm going to have in there. I'm definitely going to have a Bonaconda. And then I'm going to try to fill out 3 more.
Are you going to play a kicker?
Or 2 more spots
or are you going to go a little bit more high upside?
Probably a little bit more high upside. I thought about playing Zerline just because he would provide with for sure points if they score. But I think I'm going to go with a little bit more upside.
So I think I'm going to do that
and,
too.
I'm gonna stack Tillman in there. I don't know why. I keep going back to Tillman.
You're feeling him, huh?
I am.
I like it. I think it's a great stack if you have DTR in there. If there's a solid chance that he can throw a touchdown to Tillman. So
yeah, I agree. There's not a lot of Jets I have that I really like, so I'm probably gonna end up going Bonaconda with Strevler because I do think Strevler is the preseason goat.
He is. He was last year.
Yeah, he was great. So the only problem with playing quarterback is playing him with no receiver, not stacking him up with anybody. So it's not probably the ideal construction.
Yeah.
Which is that's my hesitation doing it because he's not gonna run it a ton. He'll run it enough, but he doesn't have the elite legs like the DTR does. So playing Strevler with no receiver is a little scary. It's not probably optimal. But.
Yeah, probably not. Unless he dumps it off to Bonaconda.
That's the goal, and I think that this lineup construction will be different because of that. So I think that's probably where I'm going with it.
Yeah, I get you. And then Draftkings.
That's my 5.
Draftkings is not much different. I mean, you can play whoever you want either. So you just get an extra player on Draftkings. So not really much to talk about.
We kind of talked about you don't have to worry about prices in preseason. It's just play 5, play 6, and roll with it. So you're just trying to find the high scores.
That's right.
And you probably want to be different in the MVP and cap spots on each of those. So if you can find some contrarian plays there, up top, you probably separate yourself. But other than that, we've kind of covered everything for the single game slate.
I agree. Does anybody have any questions? If not, then we'll get out of here. A couple hours, watch some football. Man, I can't wait.
Football
You
is
gonna watch the
finally
game
being
tonight?
watched,
You're
man.
probably not gonna watch it, are you?
No, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Are you?
I usually can't typically watch it during the week, but I'm gonna watch tonight. Football season, I almost watch every primetime game, so
Yeah.
I'll definitely be able to watch this one.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, appreciate you guys hanging out with us, talking some football. Hopefully, we can cash in on our Prizepicks slips. I mean, and Underdog. We made it both of those, so. We'll talk to you guys. I don't know when the next time we'll have a stream up is. Maybe tomorrow.
Hopefully next
Friday.
next week. Yeah, man. I don't know when the next football games are. I think they're next week, aren't they?
Yeah. There's not any. I don't think there's any this Sunday. Correct?
No, I think it's not usually. I believe the next the real first week of preseason starts.
Yeah, August.
Next week. Yeah.
Or August 10th. There's 2 games
10th,
on that Thursday,
yeah.
And then there's some on Friday.
Yeah, so
Saturday and a couple on Sunday. So it's a whole Thursday, Friday,
yeah,
Saturday,
it's a
Sunday.
full
4 days in a row.
slate, and we'll definitely stream for those. If we find time to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, might not do it. I don't know if I'll have time to do it before then. Just kind of pretty busy schedule, but we'll try to get something out for you guys.
Exactly. Maybe some videos. Maybe not always live streams, but we'll see. We'll definitely try and be.
Oh wait, Diego's saying whose rushing yards you guys like the most.
Oh,
probably either Kelly or DTR. It's gotta be Kelly though.
Yeah, I think it's Kelly.
Yeah, John Kelly, and we played him on Prizepicks in our slip. We're gonna post our slips on Twitter too.
And then Abanaconda is on Underdog. He doesn't have a just rushing prop, but his rushing and receiving, we like that a lot too.
For sure.
All right, guys. Well, we'll talk to you later. Appreciate you checking us out. Have a good one.